Okay, guys, me the professor here. Mang0 suspended. Mang0 suspended for 1 year. He just revealed on Twitch. He's suspended for tournaments for 1 year. Ironically, this is the last major he won, Supernova 2024. Won't be in Supernova 2025 next week. Won't be in any tournament for, I guess, 11 months now since the incident happened. He's got good results for 2025. Mang0 will not finish top 10. Mang0 will not finish as a top 10 player. This isn't going to cut it, especially considering he won't be in collision. This is not going to cut it for top 10 spot. He probably won't be in top 10 for 2026 because he's not going to be able to come back to the end of 2026 unless he just wins, unless he just comes back and wins. That's going to be hard. The point of this video, though, suspend Mang0. I was the one calling for Mang0 1 year suspension. I was pretty much right. I think it's mostly fair. I was checking the online forums. Some people saying, oh, this is an outrage. I think it's mostly a fair result. But I think Mang0 got lucky on Twitch. I mean, from the tournaments, I think it's fair. I think it was maybe a little harsh. Because, originally, if you watch my earlier 2 videos from a couple months ago, I said suspend Mang0 for 1 month. I beg your pardon, I said suspend Mang0 for the rest of the year. Not for 1 year. I said for the rest of the year. Which at that point would have been like 6-7 months. But he said he suspended for 1 year, not just the rest of the year, So that's big. That cuts it to next season, too. He also lost his sponsorship, which issues here. He does a number on Cody. He's up 1-0 against Cody. I believe this was the last major Mang0 won. I mean, I hate to say it might be the last major Mang0 ever wins. Because he's got a 1-year vacation from tournament. That could be detrimental, We'll see how he comes back end of 2026. I guarantee you he's going to come back. Mang0 doesn't seem like the type to retire. But I think the point of this video, I think he got off easy with Twitch. Twitch was, correct me if I'm wrong, he was only suspended from Twitch for 3 weeks or a month. 2-3 weeks to a month. Like, that's not bad. These guys make all their money on Twitch. Obviously, you could argue he lost his sponsorship. They make a lot of money on the sponsors. 3 stocks a piece here. 6:31 on the clock. Nice down there for Mang0. I don't like that up smash. I really don't like that up smash. We were debating. Check out my Marth and Falco tier charts. I will I will review those. I will make updates about some other characters. One of our subscribers just asked for Puff. I will make that. I think Falco wins this matchup at the highest level. We'll see if Magi or any of the other Falcos could, prove me right at the end of 2025. They got to really step it up because, again, no Mang0. But leave a comment below, guys. I think Mang0, I think it's somewhat fair of a punishment. I think it's fair of a punishment. I think the punishment fits the crime. Again, I'm usually, as a troublemaker myself, I'm usually saying people should usually go on the less punishment. I don't like lifetime bans. I don't really support lifetime bans in really any case, unless someone does something really bad and goes to prison for the rest of their life. Like, I don't really support lifetime bans at all, just philosophically in life. Mang0, you could argue, well, he lost his sponsorship. He could argue, well, he's only going to get a 1-year suspension. I think 1 year is about right. I think the only thing he maybe got off a little bit easy on was Twitch. Because, these guys they have a lot of Twitch followers. So, they can really shape the narrative if they want to on Twitch, too. By the way, everyone leave the TOs alone. There was some concern about the TOs. TOs are good people. I know a lot of TOs. TOs put a lot of time to this. They generally don't get paid much at all, if nothing. A lot of locals don't get paid anything. So you got to be friendly to your TOs. Leave the TOs alone. That's a garbage. Don't be doing any of that stuff. But looking back at Mang0's results, I mean, he didn't have the best 2025 aside from Genesis. He did pretty good. But he lost to H-Box. Again, I think he should have won Falco in that matchup. Notice right here. Notice the right side of the screen. He gets H-Box, loses to H-Box in Full House, but gets 2 games. Only gets 1 game with the Fox. So I think Mang0 was pretty much all in for Falco. More towards the end of his career, pre-1-year suspension. We'll see. I guarantee he'll come back with the Falco, but it's a long time now. We're talking like 11 months. We're talking he's probably not going to be able to play till Supernova 2026. So, if we scroll down, his last first place was that set we were just watching. We'll watch it out. He does beat Cody 3-1. I believe he's going to drop the game we were just watching. So he does get first Supernova 2024. 2025, not even a top 10 player because he didn't enter enough, didn't finish higher enough in the ones he entered. 2026, I mean, it's almost impossible to argue Mang0's going to be a top 10 in 2026 because he's pretty much going to get Supernova and Collision and what other tournaments happen at the end of the year. But let's just watch this out. Leave a comment below. I'm a huge Mang0 fan. Actually, I've been less of a Mang0 fan after all this. Not good to look. But does the punishment fit the crime? I'm going to say yes. I know some of you guys are going to roast me for this. Some of you guys aren't convinced. Well, Randall really just saved Mang0 there. Randall saved Mang0 2 stocks to Cody. I don't remember Cody getting 3-0'd in the finals. I believe this is maybe the game Cody wins. Back air. Mang0 really should have got the KO there. I mean, he wins the set, though. Nice forward smash by Cody, but it doesn't do anything. Maybe it wasn't a direct hit. Nice back air for Cody for the kill. But the question is, does the punishment fit the crime? Hammurabi's code. I'm going to say the punishment does fit the crime here. I do think he got off a little bit easy. You know, check out my Suspend Mang0 video. It's my most watched video. Just look at my account by views. I think he got off a little bit easy by Twitch. But I think in terms of tournaments, I think the punishment does fit the crime. Hope everyone's having a good week and has a good weekend. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but coming up soon. See you guys.